What if you could wake up every day with a fire in your heart, knowing exactly where you're going and how to get there? What if your dreams, those wild, audacious visions you've tucked away, could become your reality? You're not here by accident. You're here because you're ready to stop drifting and start designing a life that excites you. In this video, I'm going to share a simple yet powerful formula for setting goals that will transform your future. This isn't just about writing lists. It's about unlocking the dreams that inspire your soul and building the confidence to make them real. Let's dive into the ultimate guide to goal setting and unleash your potential. The day I learned to dream again. At 25, I was lost. I had a job, but no direction. My days blurred together. Work, eat, sleep, repeat. I had no savings, no plan, and no clue where I'd be in 5 years. I thought life just happened to you, like a river carrying a leaf. Then I met a mentor who changed everything. He sat me down and said, "Success isn't luck, it's a plan. Without dreams, without goals, you're not living, you're just existing." He quoted an ancient proverb, "Where there is no vision, the people perish." That hit me hard. I realized I was perishing, not physically, but in spirit. A mentor introduced me to goal setting, a practice that became my lifeline. He didn't just teach me to write goals, he taught me to dream boldly, plan meticulously, and act relentlessly. Over the years, I've used this formula to build businesses, travel the world, and become the person I always wanted to be. Today I'm sharing it with you because no matter where you are, whether you're 18 or 80, you can start right now and create a future that lights you up. 2. Types of goals. Dreams and stepping stones. Goals come in 2 flavors, long range and short range. Both are essential, like the roots and branches of a tree. Let's break them down. Long-range goals, your dreams. Long-range goals are your dreams, the big, bold visions for your life in 3, 5, 10, or even 40 years. These are the destinations that make your heart race. Where do you want to live? What career do you want to master? What adventures do you want to chase? Do you dream of writing a novel, sailing the Pacific, or building a charity that changes lives? These dreams are your why, the fuel that keeps you going when the road gets tough. Ronald Reagan once said, "The Republic is a dream, and if we don't keep dreaming, we'll lose it." The same is true for your life. Without dreams, you lose your spark. A powerful line from the Children of Sanchez captures this. "Take the crumbs from starving soldiers, they won't die. Take the bread from hungry children, they won't cry. But without dreams, we all will die." Dreams aren't luxuries, they're lifelines. Take Maria, a nurse I met years ago. She dreamed of opening a wellness center to help people heal naturally. At 35, she was overworked, underpaid, and had no business experience. But she held on to her dream. She started small, taking night classes in nutrition and saving $100 a month. 10 years later, her center thrives, serving hundreds of clients. Her dream kept her alive, even when the odds seemed stacked against her. Your action step. Carve out 30 minutes this week to dream. Grab a notebook and write, "In 10 years, I want to..." List everything. Travel, love, career, impact. Don't censor yourself. These are your long-range goals, the stars you'll navigate by. Short-range goals, confidence builders. Short-range goals are the stepping stones, your targets for tomorrow, this week, this month, or this year. These are the small wins that build momentum and confidence. Think of them as the rungs on a ladder leading to your dreams. Maybe it's saving $500 by next month, running a 5K in 12 weeks, or learning to cook a new dish this weekend. When you achieve these, you prove to yourself, "I can do this." I remember my first short-range goal. Read 1 book on leadership in 30 days. I was intimidated, but I stuck with it, 10 pages a day. When I finished, I felt unstoppable. That small win gave me the courage to set bigger goals, like starting my own business. Short-range goals are confidence builders. They show you that progress is possible. Your action step. Pick 1 short-range goal for this week. Make it specific and achievable, like, "I'll walk 20 minutes daily for 7 days." Write it down, do it, and celebrate when you check it off. That feeling of victory will propel you forward. 3 categories of goals. The blueprint. Goals aren't just random wishes, they need structure. The mentor taught me to divide them into three categories: economic, things, and personal development. Together, they form a blueprint for a balanced, fulfilling life. 1. Economic goals. Your financial foundation. Economic goals are about money, your income, savings, investments, and business ventures. Money isn't everything, but it's a tool that shapes your options. A well-planned financial life gives you freedom and security. Yet, most people wing it. If you ask someone to show you their detailed financial plan, they'd probably laugh and say, "Who has time for that?" But here's the truth. Success is doing what others won't. Imagine two friends, Tom and Aisha. Tom earns $60,000 a year, but has no plan. He spends impulsively, hoping things will work out. Aisha earns the same, but sets clear economic goals. Save 10% monthly, invest in a retirement fund, and start a side hustle by 2026. 5 years later, Aisha has $20,000 saved in a growing online store, while Tom's still scraping by. The difference? A plan. Your action step. Write one economic goal for this month. I save $200 by May 31st. And one for 5 years. E.g., I earn $80,000 annually by 2030. Be specific. A plan puts you in the top 5%. Because most people don't bother. 2. Things. The rewards of progress. The second category is things, the stuff you want. This includes big items like a car or a house, but also small joys like a new phone, a cozy sweater, or a weekend getaway. Don't skip the small stuff. Why? Because checking things off your list is addictive. It builds the habit of winning. I used to only list big goals, a fancy car, a dream home. But a mentor taught me to include everything. Now, my list has things like buy a new journal alongside own a beach house. Every checkmark feels like a high five from the universe. When I bought my first nice suit after years of thrift store clothes, I celebrated like I'd won an Oscar. That joy fueled my next goal. Here's a tip. When you achieve a major thing, throw a party, invite friends, pop some sparkling cider, dance like nobody's watching. Celebration amplifies the joy of winning, just as failure stings when you miss a goal. Both emotions, joy and pain, drive growth. Don't settle for a mediocre life where you can't tell if you're winning or losing. Your action step. Make a list of 10 things you want, from tiny to massive. Include at least 3 small items you can achieve this month. Check them off as you go and celebrate the big wins. 3. Personal development. Becoming your best self. The third category is personal development. Goals to grow stronger, wiser, and more skilled. This is about who you become. Want to be a confident speaker? Learn a new language? Lead a team? These goals make you magnetic, attracting opportunities like a beacon. Personal development is the secret sauce. A more skilled you earns more, loves deeper, and lives fuller. Think of Priya, a shy accountant who set a goal to speak at a conference. She joined a public speaking club, practiced weekly, and faced her fear. A year later, she delivered a keynote to 500 people, landing a promotion and a side gig as a coach. Her growth changed her life. Your action step. Pick one personal development goal for this year, like I complete a coding course by December 2025. Break it into weekly steps, like study 2 hours every Saturday. Growth compounds just like interest. The simple formula. Work, write, size it up. Now, let's tie it all together with a 3-step formula for setting goals that stick. This is the roadmap a mentor gave me, and it's been my guide ever since. Step 1. Work on your goals. Goal setting is work. It's not a casual daydream. It's a deliberate act of carving out your future. Most people skip this because it's hard. They come home tired, eat dinner, watch Netflix, and hope life magically improves. But hope isn't a strategy. As the saying goes, those who fail to plan are planning to fail. Don't be the person who says, "I'm too busy to plan." You're not too busy. You're too comfortable. Success requires effort beyond your job. Carve out time, even if it's 15 minutes before bed. Work on your goals like your life depends on it, because it does. Your action step. Schedule 30 minutes this weekend to brainstorm your goals. Treat it like a meeting with your future self. Step 2. Write your goals down. Writing. Your goals is non-negotiable. It's not enough to think them. You need them on paper, in a journal, where you can see them, study them, and track them. Writing shows you're serious. It's a contract with yourself. Keep a journal to document your journey. 3 years ago, I wrote, I launch a podcast by 2023. I revisited that goal monthly, tweaking my plan. When I hit publish on my first episode, I flipped back to that page and grinned. My journal was proof of my progress. It also let me study my priorities, what I kept, what I scrapped, what I achieved. Your action step? Get a notebook today. Write your top 10 goals, mix long range and short range across all 3 categories. Start each with I and use present tense, like I own a hybrid car by July 2026. Rewrite them weekly to stay focused. Step 3. Check the size and kind of your goals. Your goals affect you, your attitude, your handshake, your confidence. Big inspiring goals make you walk taller, talk bolder, dress sharper. Small, uninspiring goals, they drag you down. I once met a man whose goal was scrape enough to pay my bills. No wonder he dreaded Mondays. That's not a goal, it's a chore. Your goals should spark joy and challenge you. If they don't, they're too small. Ask yourself, are my goals big enough to excite me? Are they varied, covering money, stuff, and growth? A single mom I coached set a goal to save $1,000 in 6 months. It was practical, but dull. I pushed her to add, and take my kids to Disneyland. That combo, security and joy, lit her up. She hit both. Your action step, review your goals. If any feel meh, upgrade them. Turn pay my bills into pay my bills and save $500 for a dream vacation. Make them bold, balanced, and beautiful. Closing, fix it now. 5 years from now, you'll be somewhere. Will you be driving a car you love, living a life you're proud of, or stuck where you don't want to be? The difference lies in your goals. Long-range dreams give you direction. Short-range wins give you momentum. Economic, material, and personal development goals give you balance. Work on them, write them down, and make them big enough to inspire you. You don't need more time or luck. You need a plan. Start today. Grab that notebook. Dream wildly. Plan meticulously. Act boldly. Your future is waiting, and it's brighter than you can imagine. I want to hear from you. In the comments, share one goal you're setting today. Subscribe and join this community of dream chasers. Let's unleash our dreams together. Thank you for watching.